Here we are with Ravnica, Dogs in the Guild Pact, or of the Guild Pact, Season 1, Episode 6.
I am Ian, the referee, and to my left we have Explain Why.
Kevin playing Flinch, the Kinslayer.
Peter as Aegis from the Boros Legion and House Demir.
Devon playing... I guess this session we aren't playing those characters, though, because we're doing something different.
Well, start with your regular
Introduces.
character.
Devon playing Kuro Kagamaru of the Orzhov Syndicate.
And Nicole as Gateau of the Cult of Rakdos.
So, this session we're going to do something a little different. For a few reasons. I'll put it on me. Mainly, I was busy this week, and so I wanted to try something different and take a little stress of planning off of myself. So I've devised a kind of a player versus player just session. So 2 of our PCs will be playing themselves, and 2 of our PCs will be playing NPCs. And they're going to have a little game. This session is going to be Gateau and Aegis in an art gallery. Gateau will be trying to defend her art, and Aegis will be trying to find the secret Demir agent amongst the critics and kill them before that Demir agent can ruin this art show. And
It's
then,
a petty thing to kill someone over, but sure.
yeah.
That's how we roll.
It's a matter of pride here. So Devon will be playing Devon, your character,
I'm playing Rem Lazar, an art critic.
and Kevin,
I am playing Madame Zatini, also an art critic.
and the 2 of them will be trying to tear down this art show before either of them die. Listeners, or either of them are utterly and emotionally defeated. One of the 2. Listeners, we won't spoil who the secret Demir agent is until the very end. So, yeah. It's going to be just hopefully a fun, social, mental battle.
Well, we'll see how much we'll get stomped. The 2 of our characters are more physical, and the critics seem to be more critical, so...
Well, I'm really good at intimidation, but I'm not very good at charming.
Yeah.
That intimidate them to give you glowing
Yeah.
reviews.
That's probably what I was going to
I
do.
mean, your art is based on, blood and gore and, intense stuff, so...
Body Works, right?
Yeah,
yeah. It's, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Kind of geegery.
Yeah.
Eager-esque.
No, so, we've already pre-rolled a bit of the dice, so hopefully we can get right into this, but we're going to start the session off with, it's a wonderful day, you guys are on vacation, no need to worry about all the crazy stuff going on in town, you can let some other cops handle that.
Man, I'm working for 3 days and getting a vacation.
Pretty good benefits.
Yeah?
Yeah, Gateau has one of her art shows on. She's been working on this for a while. She's probably very proud of it
Yeah.
and excited. She's rented a large hall, I assume, and has, describe your art show.
The art show, I don't know how to describe it other than Body Works, but more geegeresque.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough. I assume you
that's-
have large,
Oh yeah,
people on display.
exactly. It's not just like
Um,
paint mixed with blood. It's also like a
Actual-
person opened up and you see inside of it.
Yeah.
It's really gory, guys.
Yeah.
It's super gory.
It's probably people still alive, hanging off things,
Well-
screaming, because it's vocal art, right?
Yeah. That would be less my art though. That would be their art.
I don't know, maybe it's your art because you found that person and you like the sound of their scream. It's art. It can be whatever you want it to be.
I mean, hey, I never said I murdered these people.
Yeah, you just found the bodies.
Yeah.
Under
Just
your
like,
axe.
just like, that guy we talked to last session.
Yeah. Yeah. his pinky's like predominantly on display in like this like cabinet.
It's framed in a shadow box with the label "He lived."
Ooh, nice. Nice. Yeah. So you're touring around your art display, showing Aegis some of your art, hanging out, the two of you are chatting. People are milling about. There's a crowd there. A lot of Rakdos cult members are there. A few bigwigs, so pretty exciting. A few other different guilds are represented there. Nobody from Selesnya has come, as you probably assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going well. And you guys want to walk up together individually, however you want to go for it.
Alright.
I'm not sure. Do you think we'd be together?
Why don't you come up first and I'll pop in.
Okay. So this very withered-looking siren. She's got like a purple turban over her like fluffy feathers. She's got like very great eyes. These huge like Coke bottle glasses, and she's kind of draped in like pearls and whatnot, and like scarves. Just comes in. She's followed by an entourage. Oh, this brings me back. You are the artist, yes?
I sure am.
She's kind of swinging around with those long cigarette holders, and it comes horribly close to like setting things ablaze. She sets one of her entourage ablaze, actually.
Nice.
This art, it brings me back to the gang battles of years past. Blood flowing down the streets, pooling in the yards. What was your inspiration?
Are you throwing a number at her, or are you?
Am I?
Yeah,
you
you were
want
in
it.
the conflict.
Oh, we're in.
Yeah. We're kind of starting the conflict.
Yeah,
already.
she's asking your inspiration. That's the conflict that she's throwing at you. So
Defend your art.
defend your art. Explain it to her. Explain it like you're explaining to a bunch of kindergartners.
So what number are we throwing at her?
Um,
Combine 2.
I'll throw together a. Let's see. Your Gateau, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna throw together a 5 and a 2.
7. Take that, Gateau. Explain arts. What is
So
arts?
7. I'm going to use a 4, 1, and a 2 to take a hit.
Take the precious non-lethal damage.
Exactly.
I'm growing here. Oh, dogs.
The art of the human body. So many times as a doctor, you open people up and people recoil. But it's the true art of the natural world and human suffering paired together. That's my inspiration.
Her entourage kind of like oohs and whispers amongst each other.
Most pretentious.
Oh, what a refreshingly juvenile approach to the arts. So bright-eyed and new to everything. It's wonderful. Again, she just keeps swinging that cigarette around. She keeps lighting things on fire.
A backhanded comment.
It was beautiful.
Nice.
Okay.
Devon, would you like to come on the
I'm
scene?
fucking getting ready. I'm getting my stuff lined up.
You can do whatever. You guys can retaliate, either of you, if you want. Or you can choose to not retaliate.
Well, I guess since she's playing with fire, then I'll add my fire magic and do a little fire shot. Oh, madame, you must be more careful with the fire. It's an element after all. Okay, time to get juiced up. 4, 5, 7. Let me throw. What do you have here? I'll throw 2 threes at you.
Okay. And I have to go over?
Nope, you just have to match.
Okay.
So you can do 2 threes as well if you want.
I shall match with 2 threes.
Okay.
Ah, and the help. Such wonderful little tricks.
What's the point of life if you're not having fun? Having fresh eyes makes everything more enjoyable. As opposed to when they get dim and gray.
That's a scathing comment. I'd shoot some dice at you.
Exactly.
That was a good. Just throw an 8.
Yeah, I'll throw an 8 at you.
8. Alright, I'm gonna
You can
throw
roll
in
some
another.
more dice. Yeah.
Alright.
Battle mode. Okay, serious critic face. Let me pull out my Yu-Gi-Oh board. Activate my top card. Oh, you commented about my glasses. Well,
3, 7.
I'm feeling a space here, but
Oh, just so many years of looking at the dull art and the same things over and over again. Tryhards and posers. You know, they tend to weaken the senses over time. Parasites, you know, clinging to the top, cleaning at their betters. Oh.
and the parasite says.
What did I have to beat there?
8.
8.
You just have to match it. You don't have to beat it.
Okay, 5 and a 3.
Nice.
I'll just be a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, it'd be your attack, your offensive now.
Okay. Okay, what are some of the displays around that you can home in on?
Have you seen Arrival?
Yes.
You know that like guy where he's in the pool and he's all opened up and then he's also grown into moss on the thing?
Yep.
It's like that, but bloodier.
This one. What do you call this one?
Evolution.
Evolution. See. Such an interesting concept in a world such as ours, where it has been rendered so pointless. An antique.
What's that one called?
Simic?
I would think that the Simic would disagree with your assertion that evolution is no longer useful.
What are the cynic ones again?
Simic are the
They're blue and
blue-green. They're
preservation
very they are very evolution based.
Yeah, they
Very-
Gmod themselves
yeah.
like crazy and shit.
Yeah, they like splice things together. They'll do like crazy science experiments and like sewing parts.
Yeah, that bitch we met last session was a Simic.
Yeah.
I suppose if you wanted to appeal to them more, you would call it shortcuts.
Nice.
What do you?
I'm gonna throw 5 and a 2. 4 to 7.
Brutal.
Ooh.
You have to overdo it.
Yeah.
Unless you
have
throw something else.
either have to overdo it or you have to bulk up and.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my other.
Fuck you! Time to get combat!
To start beating this old lady.
Grrr.
I see your art criticism and I raise you death.
With the back of my hand.
I'm going to add in that I'm intimately acquainted with how the body works for like bonuses to explaining my art, basically.
Yeah.
So I actually have a penalty to it from last time, a consequence. So it's only 2d6 for this
okay.
conflict.
Yep.
So I'll add in 2d6. 4 and a 2.
And you did a 5 and a 2?
Yep.
So 7. You have to beat 7.
I'll do a 5
Or
and a 2
match
as well.
7.
Ooh.
There you go. Just made it.
I'm going to actually in character laugh at that comment because it was scathing at Simic and what the fuck do I care? I'm not Simic.
That's fair.
And
You can just call that your defense. Just be like, ha, you're right, Simic are garbage.
exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. My defense is. I was
Yeah.
just saying like, what do I want to do when we switch to Mia attacking?
And then, like,
okay,
turns out that she's a Simic. Or he might be a Simic.
I'm gonna come on scene.
Okay.
So, do you just defend it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she just.
I'll let you attack, then I'll go.
Speaking of life and being, like, outdated, Miss, how old are you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
That wasn't in character.
No, I'm throwing
No,
ideas.
but you could do it. Why not? Go for it.
Hmm.
You can attack too. It doesn't need to be.
Ooh, phrase it more. Oh, I can do it if you want, but
What do you have in mind, Nicole?
not ask her how old she is, but more. I may know a lot about the human body, of course, but at my age, I don't quite think I could match your years and years and years of experience as an art critic. And
Throw an 8.
yeah, I'll throw an 8.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna sacrifice one of my second arts, I think. Or, how do I respond to that?
Maybe Devon can come in the scene and defend that instead.
Right.
Intercept it.
Oh, yeah.
1 sec. Pause it. Alright, back. You're gonna jump into defense then. I'll jump into attack.
Oh, yes. See, years. So many years. So much experience. And you know what they say about that. The more experience, the more you see. The more I've seen this same gallery over and over again. Everyone thinks they are the new thing, and they are not. They are just the old thing, repackaged, refurbished. It's a wonderful first try.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
And you're just gonna block with the 8.
You throw 7? How much? 8?
Don't I have to throw 2 at them, or can I just?
No, you.
one?
If you
Oh.
choose to block with the 8, you
Mhm.
keep it,
Oh.
and then you. But you have to use it for your next attack.
Okay, so yeah, that's a counterattack then.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't have to use it right away though.
I'll put a little.
Okay.
But we can count that as an attack too. Like that was an attack, clearly.
That is
So-
true. An attack on her feelings.
So I'm gonna roll on in, or what you could do is you can loan that to me.
Oh, can I do that since we're
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
that's how
sure.
it works.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
you can aid people by giving them half your die pool.
baton pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to use another number too.
I know, yeah. So I'll come in, Rem Lazar, drink in hand. I'll use condescending in art history. I mean, this entire production is essentially a recreation of a bolus original showing that happened in one of the Outworlds. It's like you took it from a children's book and put it back up. How very inventive of you. You can even see the seams where everything matches up from the original. And I'll pair that 8 with... No, I think I can use my 2 and you can give me 1. So we triple up into 3, you just don't get dice.
Yeah.
So I'll throw an 18 at you.
Dang.
Huh.
For revealing that you're a fraud!
Oh my. Hold on. I guess I can try intercepting that. Stepping in as you mentioned the Boros, so I tighten up my Boros uniform and my training and so on. Let's see what I can toss into this pile here. 2 and 2. Oh, you throw an 18? Jeez.
18. That's hit hard.
What could
You can take a hit.
Yeah, I am taking a hit.
It's just what's the best way to make it.
Yeah, what's the most economical way of handling this stuff? I guess I'll just have to start overdoing it. Okay, so 5 and a 7, that's 12, plus 4, that's 16, plus 2, that's 18.
So it's a 4 dice hit.
44 damage. Oh! I mean, sir, I'd have to disagree there. The Boros displays are more focused on military function and follow very strict formula. This is more abstract. We don't really do such lavish art.
What do you throw? Or is that your defense?
Yeah, that's my defense. Like, oh, to get that brunt on me and belittling my Boros Legion. Oh.
I am going to turn and punch Remlazar in the head with my spiked brass knuckles.
We're going there.
Oh, we're going there, are we?
You're escalating.
Yes.
Is it
Roll.
violent or non-violent?
No, it's violent. It's very violent.
Roll body.
I think you mean is it deadly?
I mean, it's physical, but...
Yeah. Roll body and spirit and add it to your dice pool then.
We're doing this thing.
Feel free.
So-
We're just gonna continue bullying you.
That's such a poor form.
We have started combat, ladies and gentlemen.
Should I roll on my stuff?
No.
I mean, only if you choose, only if you think your character would escalate with her.
I mean, I guess.
You can choose.
I mean, he's being attacked.
You can hold off escalation for a turn or two if you choose.
Nah.
Wear it like you own it.
So, it's like spirit body or whatever? What's murder?
Body and spirit. Yeah.
Oh man, 96.
So you. So basically, it's the other two that you haven't rolled.
Okay, roll fuck.
You can choose to escalate as well, should you decide.
Can I just keep socially attacking her?
You can.
I'm gonna keep socially attacking her.
Oh.
So I added in my body and soul, or my body and spirit,
yeah.
and I also added in
Your
my
knuckles.
weapons.
Yep.
And something else. Oh, the pain only serves to exhilarate me. I'm adding that into the fight.
Yep.
So,
Because this is painful. They're ripping your art apart.
Emotional pain counts.
so I'm going to
Painless pain.
throw a 12 at Remlazar with that attack.
So here's the question: because we're able to pool dice together, if I defend him against an attack, but I'm not doing physical, can I still do that? Or...
Don't worry about it. I got plenty of fucking dice.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
so I'm
that's
just
still
curious
possible.
about like if that's possible.
Yeah, because you would still defend. Because right now the defender takes the hit at their
The
thing
escalation
anyway.
level.
So even if he was, if he didn't escalate, he would still only take non-physical.
Like, even if Nicole punched you and you wouldn't escalate, you're still
you're-
at lower level.
Yeah.
Okay. But even if he goes up to a higher level, though.
Then
Then we're
he'll.
already-
If you take a hit, you'll take a hit at the lower level, and he'll take a hit at the higher level.
Okay.
But like it matters, you're NPCs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna defend with the 12, and I invoked my drinking as well. So as you attempt to punch, I just like slide out of the way and spill my drink on you and Peter. It's like, oh shit! You know what you just let me do? I invoke my skill of racism.
Oh no! You activated his trap card?
Yeah, you did.
Uh,
I'm just gonna add that in. I'm running out of room,
that's why I gave you 2 lines.
right?
Oh,
All right, I'll spin out of the way. It's like, whoa, how now, brown cow? No need to get all stampy over things. I'll splash my drink in your face a little.
Oh man.
That's my physical attack. I throw my drink in your face.
So what do you attack her with?
Oh, what? 10. Through 10.
Through a tantrum.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use 2 4s and a 2. And this would be D10.
D8.
D8.
Because it's not deadly yet. It's
So-
just a drink in your face.
I mean, unless you want to take it there, how far did you escalate?
Yeah.
Are you beating them up or murdering them?
Are you trying to kill me?
Like, not gonna lie, yes. So should it be D10s?
I don't know, man. Sure, I
I
guess.
If you're going there.
So I'm adding in damning with faint praise, so I got 2 6s.
Nice.
That's like exactly what you've been doing this entire time, yeah.
Oh shit, drinking got added in too.
Alcoholism. My great superpower.
So many dice. We came ill prepared for this.
You guys have more dice to roll, though, so I'm not too worried about you. You do. You definitely do.
Nicole's at her limit.
I have shit tons of dice. So is Kevin.
There's...
This was a mistake, Ian.
Whoa. First of all, these are standard NPCs. I did not boost them in any way.
Also, I don't think we have any intention of killing the two of them. So we're still
Yeah.
gonna put their reputation straight through the mud as the worst artist ever.
You still have your telekinesis you can roll. You have your master illusionist.
Oh yeah, I guess I can.
You have like all of
Use
your
your fucking
relationships
magic.
you can use.
That's just if I'm trying to intimidate them away, but I've moved past that.
Yeah, but you can
And
still
I'm really mad right now.
in a physical like you can be beating them up and they realize how
Stop
intimidating you are.
resisting.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you know who I am? I will friends with the Azuran Senate.
Yeah, no, you have a lot of dice to roll still.
Power of Max Landis. Do you know who my parents are?
Yeah, okay, so you took the wine to the face. You guys can retaliate
And
however you two want to.
so
Remember,
how do
you can attack both of them if you want, like verbally or physically.
I mean, not sure what I was doing here. That might be a bit cheap, but then they could decide what I do with AoE. So
Yeah,
I can put
it-
2 on 2. I think that's.
I think it's fairly fair, yes.
Just
I'm just
1-1.
saying, yeah.
We. What do we do now?
Like I can go if you.
I mean, I could start also like.
Gateau just got wine splashed in her face. What does Aegis do?
Drink alcohol.
I don't drink.
Vine.
I drink vines.
That's how he says it.
I know.
With a silly big accent.
I guess I can start making remarks. Oh, those such clumsy, hands and so on. Like, oh, I don't know what it is to drink. I'm Aetherborn. I haven't had that pleasure? Question mark. And I was going to. I don't know what dice do you have? 6s. Okay, so I'll throw a 7 at you, Devon. Pretty to like meat bag.
You're a lush. You're a
Yeah.
lush, Remlazar.
I'll defend that with a 7.
Sure.
Okay.
Whose turn is it anyway? I guess. Call?
My turn.
Sure.
I'm going to rear back, say moo, and headbutt him with my horns.
Renew that in your racist card.
Nice.
Your violence against me is only proving my point.
Stop oppressing me!
Murder me, Remlazar.
I'm gonna use 2 5s.
For a 10.
Take it, Ramazor.
Okay. 10?
Yeah.
Fucking, I'll counter that with another 10. I'm good. You can't stop me. So I'll just slide out of the way. It's like, oh, it must be that herbivore eye set you have in, not letting you have proper depth perception. Just wide enough on your flat face to let you see predators coming in from behind you.
Oh my god!
The scathing racism.
And now I'm gonna get real with classes.
Oh!
Bird.
Okay, another dinky set. Okay, and yeah, I'll retaliate, I guess. Oh man, I'm gonna tap in my color theory
Oh no.
for 1d10.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Emotionally destroy her.
Oh, I got a 10!
Damn.
Burn.
Yeah,
This
it's
is gonna end
happening.
badly.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a fucking... You know what? No, I'm gonna throw a 9 back as I get out of the way, and I'll just start pointing at your art. And it's like, look at this. This is only coming from someone who has a pedestrian understanding of the light spectrum. 5 colors here and there, none of them properly mixed. Oh, look, blue and orange go together. What a shocking revelation. We've never seen blue and orange before in any art whatsoever. How did you discover how complementary they are? What academy did you go to? Please, tell us. Tell us how you were able to discern such a complementary palette that we've never seen before with those eyes. Those very good at color eyes.
Were you raised in the forest? What color was
We're all gonna join in on this.
Race.
Move. Oh, wasn't that?
This is your roasting.
Damn.
This isn't a spy event. This was just you being invited over for your roasting.
This changed drastically.
Turns out there was no spy. There was something. Personality on the calls had already been, held
Through a
for us
9?
all along.
Okay.
Who's next?
Well-
Nicole's got to defend the 9.
Defend your cow heritage. Your pedigree.
Oh man.
Oh. Oh.
I will defend with 2 4s and a 1.
You could just do a 3 and a 6 and not take. I mean, you're at D10s right now.
That's danger level.
Yeah, but they have a million dice, so I don't want to use.
Yeah, so using 3 dice is not as.
Yeah. So 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
I guess Kevin's turn.
Well, to be fair, darling, she is from the cult of Rakdos. I mean, black and red. Look at her diversifying. She's trying so hard. So very hard.
I'll roll in my vague booking.
That's fantastic.
So a 7 and a 2.
For another 9.
Okay.
God, the dice roller is just fighting me today.
Mm.
Peter, what's wrong with your dice roller?
I don't know, I haven't touched it in like years, so.
It should work.
It's pent up.
What was the number? 7?
9.
Oh, 9. Shit.
You do have an 8 and a 1 if you want to burn through that.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. What did you just? You just said.
That Rakdos is all about black and red, so at least she's trying to diversify.
Yeah. As you say that, a body hung on the ceiling, almost like a piñata, falls and lands close by you guys and just explodes into like candy and like body parts everywhere as children run out, grab the candy and run back in, and like people clap at the like live art display. And it's gonna throw the art exhibit is gonna throw a 7 at both of you.
You offended
We're
him.
getting ganged up on.
I
I'll
as
defend
a
that with a 7. Easy peasy, lemon sneezy.
I as a referee have rolled some dice for the art exhibit to attack both parties. So
No.
you guys will. There's a chance you guys can be attacked as well by it.
I'm gonna defend that with my 7.
Okay. So you got to use that for your next attack.
Yeah.
And you can't use it for this defense if they attack you. Okay.
Hoo-wee. What do we have here?
Aegis, aren't you supposed to be trying to figure out which one of us is the... or is it not going to matter because you're going to kill both of us?
I mean,
You guys are such good at being critics, so they have problems figuring out who's who.
Being a critic is easy. Why are these assholes paid so much?
I'm going to try to shove my dagger through the underside of Rumlazar's jaw.
Christ.
Murdering.
full murder.
That's an 8.
Okay.
Just like you will become art. Stab.
That's an 8?
Yeah.
I'll defend with my single 10, and you activated my trap card. So again, I'll just slip on by. You can't quite get me. And then I'm gonna throw 16 at you.
Jesus Christ.
I'll slip on by, and what do I got? What do I want to do with this? Oh, vaguely, you know, like, if only some of the people here had better, you know, hand-eye coordination, then perhaps I would be painted. Perhaps the floor. I'm stuttering in real life, like he's stuttering. Then perhaps the floor would be as thoroughly and thickly painted as these canvases. Though I doubt it. Who possibly could have such deft control to slather on layers of oil paint? I wouldn't know.
Lord, I'm starting to get offended in real life.
He's fucking 16.
Do you want to defend
Huh.
for Gateau? Because you're only at a verbal conflict, so defending for her would be not bad. She wouldn't take a massive hit. And you have a big dice pool right now.
Jeez. I'll be taking lots of damage this way.
Yeah, but at a D4.
I mean, you could just bow out of this conflict and call it a night. If you want.
Start crying to your
Just defend
hands.
for her.
You have a lot of dice.
Yeah, you got way more dice.
No, so you're verbal, so what's it going to do to
Yeah.
you?
Oh, boo-hoo.
Oh, boo-hoo, I won't get my experience point. What do I have to cobble together?
16. You'd have to use 4 dice.
No, or 2 4s and an 8.
Oh yeah, you could do 3 dice that way, yeah.
Oh, Christ. We're throwing such big rolls at you guys.
Yeah. What time are we at, Devon? How long is the session?
38 minutes. We're going at a good clip.
Neat. Fine then. I'll throw my 2 4s and 8 to heal that burn with my healing magic.
Does it hurt so bad?
That's beautiful.
He just comes over and is like, it's gonna be okay.
Sticks and stones might hurt your bone, might break your bone, but the words will leave you permanent emotional scarring. Just don't think about it. Just like, oh, from a cow.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm gonna...
Wait, you attacked, he attacked, so it's me and Kevin left in this turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, what do you guys have? Let's see, let's take this. I guess I'll throw a 7 at Kevin.
Kevin has a 7.
No, he used a
No,
7.
it's used.
Oh,
Yeah, I have to use it for my next attack.
nice.
Yeah, so I'll throw a 7 at him.
Okay.
What will he be doing here? I guess I'll just start this. Moving on from the topic, maybe adding some chit chat, asking about oh, miss, you must be going to all sort of art show. How are things in the Algerian Senate with regard to get that connection I have with the Senate? Just to add anything to my dice pool here. Like, oh, what's the talk in the town there? Try to throw you off here, see whether you can do an action today or you just research this one. You spy.
Her neck audibly cracks as she turns her head towards you. Oh, what is going on around town? Well, so many things, so many wonderful things. Here, let me divulge to you the shows, the operas, the many things that have gone on in my life. Well, it all started about 50 years ago. And see, I was so beautiful back then. See, I have these pictures, and she starts taking out pictures, and she's just going to take you for a ride. So, what was the number you threw at her?
7.
7? Okay, so I'm gonna meet it with a 6 and a 2.
And it's your turn, Kevin.
Okay. So she is going to go on and on. She's going to start telling you a story. A story about her life back when, her first of like 5 husbands, perished. He was like you, the uniform and the quaint understanding of the arts. You were a recto slave, yes? She dressed you up in that outfit. It's so real. It's almost authentic.
Lordy.
Burn. I'm a fire mage and I'm still getting a burn.
That's a 7 and a 6 at you.
Dang.
Oh, fuck. I think I'm going to bow out. I'm getting absorbed in this conversation.
Please.
I think you could eat it. I think you could technically eat it, can't you?
7, 8, 9, 10,
Cool,
11, 12, 13. He did
I don't want to
exactly
take that much damage.
That's a lot
I'm
of
folding.
damage.
Not every thing we have to win.
I'm going to be like, take a big breath in like I'm about to attack again, and then start pulling all the art down and throwing a tantrum and breaking everything. So yeah, I'm also folding.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah.
Full ass tantrum.
That's fair. You throw a tantrum and start like wrecking the place, and the 2 art critics leave very pleased with themselves.
And their heads on their
my.
shoulders.
As we're walking, it's like, oh my, look at the passion and creativity going into this. This could almost be good enough to qualify for my many sons and daughters kindergarten pageant. I'm looking forward to seeing what she'll produce in 20 years when she leaves the farm and, her spot's growing.
Eventually, she shall discover the true art.
Yes. God, I love wine, Nigel.
And
I was Ian, your referee.
Kevin.
Peter.
Devon.
And Nicole.
And this is sponsored by nobody. Signing
And
off.
we don't know who the spy was.
Yeah, well, that fell apart. Hey, you guys got consequences, though.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right,
So
I'm
many
cutting,
consequences.
I'm cutting now.